Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the late, late night show with the Force. Man, it's been a long time, man. I know I said I was gonna um, say who I was gonna have for the Super Bowl, but the Super Bowl happened and 49ers blew it. It was up by 10. You gotta close the door. You gotta keep your foot on the gas pedal. Lost it. Kyle Shanahan's second time around calling the plays, and you blew the first one up 28-3, up by 25 points. Then again, 3 years later, up by 10, with 6 minutes left, and blew that one. I mean, that they should have won. I mean, 6 minutes left, you know, 20-10, and then end up losing 31-20. Ain't that something? They lost 31-28 to the Patriots and lose 31-20 against the Kansas City Chiefs. But the Chiefs, they deserved it. But yeah, when you're up by 10, you should win in the Super Bowl, especially in the Super Bowl. This ain't first game of the regular season, second game of the regular season, third game of the regular season, fourth game of the regular season, fifth game of the regular season, sixth game of the regular season, seventh game of the regular season, eighth game of the regular season, ninth game of the regular season, 10th game of the regular season, 11th game of the regular season, 12th game of the regular season, 13th game of the regular season, 15th game of the regular season, 16th game of the regular season. This ain't the wild card round. This ain't the division round. This ain't the conference round. We talking about the Super Bowl. It's not just any game. It's a Super Bowl. Millions watching. All over the world. Many languages. You're putting the cities on your back. Cities relying on you, watching you. And you going to love it. They'll be back next year, I'll tell you that. I watch a lot of tape and highlights and study, details. They're gonna be back. They're definitely gonna be a team to be reckoned with next season. But they cannot let that happen again. I mean, not you don't go to the Super Bowl every year. You're fortunate if you go, every 3 or 4 years. But they lost in 2013 to the Ravens. They lost again in 2020 when they should have won. I mean, the first time when they had Kaepernick, they were down when the lights went out. Then they came back and just fell short. This time, 2020, up by 10. They were doing. I could tell they had a great game plan against the Chiefs and against their, high power offense, Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes and Travis Cook. They had a good game plan all the way until it was 6 minutes left, and Tyreek Hill made the biggest catch of his life, going all the way down the field and making the cut and catching the ball. And they needed another stop. Another player that should have probably been MVP was Chris Jones, because if he didn't deflect that pass would have been went through. And I believe it was George Kittle who was the intended receiver, but Chris Jones deflected it, giving them another chance. No, wait, they were up because the 49ers needed to score, and that deflection happened, and then they got pressure to him on the last one, sacked, and the game was over. But yeah, they had to be very deflating to the 49ers. But yeah, I believe they'll be back the next Super Bowl, Super Bowl 55. But I like to see the Cowboys go because I'm not a Cowboys fan. I like the Cowboys. I support the Cowboys, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, diehard Cowboys fan. Dak. Zeke. I mean, they're amazing players. Don't get me wrong, but I like the Cowboys, but I don't know. I don't know what to make of the Dallas Cowboys, and I really don't. But the 49ers, man, they showed togetherness. They showed passion. They showed excitement. Swagger. And that's what you need to win. And they had a good team put together. Management, went out, drafted some good players, and through free agency, and that's how it works. Draft, free agency, top to bottom. And everybody's all in on it. Nobody's like, oh, you know what, we should just like lose a bunch of games and get a good draft. It wasn't like that. It was we're gonna build, we're gonna draft, we're gonna acquire some players, and we're gonna build this dynasty. We're gonna build this championship team together. And it started from the management to the coaches to the players and the fans. All was there to witness it, to watch it, and that's what I feel like a team should do. So yeah, but yeah, man, that was an amazing Super Bowl, and it really was, and yeah. But I know it's been a while, but I will be more active and put more out there, and yeah, I got my own little podcast, Keep It 100 with Chauncey Stevens that I do too. So yeah, but yeah, I hope you have a good night, and a good morning, and great weekend. All right, Foresight her deuces.